Hey YouTube, you have made your way back to Mind Your Mind with Just Justified. So you saw the thumbnail, so we're going to jump right in. On Tuesday, June 11, a Georgia man hijacks a commuter bus, resulting in a high-speed chase. And there were 17 on board, one of which was fatally taken out. So here's a video real quick about the news.
Atlanta today when a bus was hijacked and the driver led police on a wild chase. It began at the start of rush hour. Police say they were responding to a shooting on the bus, but when they approached, that bus suddenly took off. The bus rammed numerous cars while trying to elude authorities. Officers finally deployed spike strips to bring the bus to a stop. The 39-year-old suspect was taken into custody. A man who had been shot on the bus died from his injuries.
All right, so as you heard, 39-year-old Joseph Greer from Stone Mountain, Georgia, held a firearm to a bus driver's head. Several cars were crashed along the way. A pit maneuver was attempted during this high-speed chase, but it was unsuccessful. And pit maneuver, just in case you didn't know, for that's something that officials do, is a tactic that's used to, when pursuing a vehicle, it forces another vehicle to turn sideways abruptly, causing the driver to lose control and stop. But that was unsuccessful. They found success, though, as you heard in the news clip, with the spike strips, and that brought the bus to a stop. And then Joseph Greer was taken into custody. So Joseph Greer is a convicted felon whose record includes 19 arrests prior. Report says that he argued with another passenger who pulled a firearm on him. He wrestled it away and used it on the man, then ordered the bus driver to flee. The injured passenger that he pulled the firearm on passed away later in the hospital. So Greer faces 1 count of red rum. You know what that means. 14 counts of kidnapping, 13 counts of aggravated assault, and 1 count of hijacking a motor vehicle in the first degree. So also he's facing 1 count of possession of a firearm and sharp object. You know what a sharp object is, in particular, this sharp object. So ironically, hours earlier, a man shot and wounded 3 people in a popular food court in downtown Atlanta. Greer was outside of the food court at the time and was interviewed as a witness. Here is the video of his interview. Now check this out.
What's it called? Transaction. I forgot the name of it. I've been having Cash App and him rush cards for the longest. So bank account is something that I appreciate, especially for Wells Fargo. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate all that shit. So, but even they're a struggling bank, I heard. I'm like, damn, Wells Fargo. Like, heard you getting illegal accounts and stuff. Like, but it gotta be like some computer stuff. But I think somebody put some type of world into it. So my thing is, I want to tell first before I start this, tell what happened because this is making me a snitch. I feel like, you know what I'm saying. Even though I'm not snitching on nobody wrong, it's somebody
Tell me
bad.
What you saw happen on the street. We're guiding everybody.
All right. India, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm bipolar. Let me tell y'all that. I'm off of medication for like 2 weeks. But Grady gonna give it to me. So I'm leaving out the thing. So I see the shooter, you know what I'm saying? I guess the shooter, like, to me, he a little nigga because I'm 6'5", 285. So this the first guy on the scene right here with the curly hair, with the waves. He the one stopped me from beating nigga because he was talking crazy to this girl. I was like, he got like fucked up because in my mental health ways, because I've been off of Depakote, 1,000 milligrams. I've been off that shit like 2 weeks. So my thing is, I'm in a manic episode. That's what it's called, where you almost about to get in trouble because you're doing so extreme and erratic. We need some type of pill or a drink or something that we can make from the drug people that can shock me real quick to get back regular. So right now.
So you see, he mentioned like twice that he's been off of his medication for like 2 weeks now, and he's in a manic. He's having a manic episode. Did you catch that?
I'm in an extreme mode, and it's like when I seen him, I was in extreme mode. So I was already in this for 2 weeks. So it's like he 2 weeks in, he about to get stabbed. I got knives, I got all this shit on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I protect myself. I can't get a gun. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is protect yourself like you're in chain gang. I did it prison time and all that shit. So when I see talking to this girl, bro, I like the girl. So nigga, you not about to talk crazy to this girl. So when I walked over, that cop came up. You know what I'm saying? And that's when he ran off. And he tried to, I guess he pulled. I don't know if he pulled a gun or what he did, but I was scared because I got a gun. Because I can't have one. Probation officer Renee Smith, DeKalb County. I apologize for talking to the police, but yeah, I didn't. My girl went to see me today. She came from Detroit, man. Her birthday was yesterday, so
you saw who you think is the shooter? Right?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, the dude was talking crazy, and then the cop talked to him, and he ran. That's when the whole shooting shit happened. So at that time, I'm worried about my girl really coming from the airport, but this girl right here runs off. She's scared, so I don't know if she actually got shot. Who all got shot? I know at that point I didn't have no gun, so I can't just go kill you right quick. Now, if you close enough, I can grab your neck and rip your throat. You know, I mean, military training shit from ROTC.
Did you run and hide?
No, hell no. The girl that was there, me and her walked her off. So when I did that shit, we was good in this little area. So that's when they all swarmed him and shit. And he stepped running, and after we saw her gunshot. So at that time, we got behind the damn side of this. I'm sorry, I'm in the curb. Beside this Wells Fargo thing. So
you ran and hid.
At that time, because if I saw her shooting, I don't have a gun, dog. You can be one-on-one without no gun, I can kill you.
How many shots did you hear?
What was it? At first it was just 2, because I could tell it's automatic, you know what I'm saying? The way he hit it the first time, like what the f***, it didn't sound real. So that third and fourth one, you know what I'm saying, wherever that went, you know what I'm saying, it just, at that point, we just make sure he ain't come around the corner, because I'm going to be the first one to get shot. Because I'm like, I'm bigger than this dude. I already seen him. If he got a little pistol, they ain't talking about shit. You know, I take that from him, you know what I'm saying? But just, I want Andre Dickens to give me like 100,000 and clear my record. I got 9 felonies. I'm on probation right now.
What was your name?
Joseph Eric Greer, 1166924, Georgia Department of Corrections.
And tell me where you were when this happened.
Oh, right here in Wells Fargo, in front of Wells Fargo. The best bank in Atlanta gave me a chance. Out of all the banks said no, Wells Fargo. I'm gonna get an RA. I'm gonna get an RA too.
Can you spell your name for us?
Grier. Like Pam Greer or David Allen Greer. They might be my family, but my mom white, my dad black. She's Polish and Ukraine.
So, as you heard from this interview, it was barely coherent to me. Like he was all over the place. It was an incoherent interaction. He talked about being a snitch. He talked about the bank. He talked about his girl. He talked about, he doesn't have a firearm and he'll take it away, which is quite alarming because that's kind of what happened later on in the day. He talked about being bipolar and not being on his meds for 2 weeks. He also mentioned, as you heard, being in a manic episode. And you can see that he was going through it. He was bouncing all over as he spoke to them. So it was all such a unfortunate incident. And as a channel that I have my channel to promote mental health and mental health awareness, it is sad seeing that he was going through this manic episode and then it escalated to such a horrific level later on. This is why it is important to take care of our mental health. We just passed through May, which is Mental Health Awareness Month. And it is important to reduce the stigma that we may experience when it comes to mental health, and treat our mental health care with just as much as much importance as we treat our physical health care. We have to be on top of this because, as you see in that video, hours before the incident with the bus, you can see he was going through a mental degradation. Like, he was going through an episode. And it's kind of unfortunate because I know that especially him being a felon and everything, and if he have any check and balances with maybe a parole officer or whatever the situation is, something was missed, because why has it gone 2 weeks without him getting his medication? And then now there's this whole thing that happened with the bus, and one life lost, and many, was in fear, because who knows how that could have happened. He barreled through cars. He held the driver, he held the firearm to the driver's head to tell him to continue driving no matter what. Who knows what could have happened even worse than what happened already. It was just an unfortunate case. But we really need to take our mental health as a society seriously. I wish that we can focus more on that when it comes to even our health care. Like, make sure that there are better access to even like therapy and all for some people. Sometimes it can be quite pricey. Yes, there are different avenues now, but sometimes it can be quite pricey. So let's just take our mental health seriously. If you feel that you're going through something, because we all go through things at times, it may not be a situation now, but even certain situations in life, that may be something that may be that reason where you may have to seek help from a therapist as you go through certain situations in life, and it's sometimes even situations that we kind of take for granted with our adjustment and our healing. For example, like, deaths in the family, or divorces, different avenues. So let's just take our mental health seriously. So I do have a mindful moment question today. So the mindful moment question today is: did you ever go to therapy? Did you ever go to therapy? Feel free to share with me. There shouldn't be a stigma with answering that question. If you needed some assistance to process something and to get through it, there shouldn't be a problem with standing on it. All right? So, mindful moment question: did you ever go to therapy? I would love to hear from you. What do you think about this situation? What can you add? I will love to hear your side of it, and make this an introspective moment. All right, so please like, share, and comment. Okay, and subscribe. All right, till the next one. Peace.
you.